This is your Lady P, the lady with the yet titillating, this mind-blowing talks and educational talks every Sunday. And this is Grow with Peculiar, like we all know. Today we have a very yet titillating and mind-blowing topic, which is the power of consistency. What is consistency? Like we all know, this is Grow with Peculiar, and we used to define our terms because we used to say what you don't define, you don't refine. And we define in a layman terms. What's consistency? Consistency in a layman terms is the ability to do something over and over and over and over again till you gain mastery of that particular skill, particular job, particular habit, or whatever you find interest in doing. But today we'll not be doing this alone. We have a very, very prolific and a delectable speaker with us here, and her name is Miss Blessing Saturday. While yielding the camera to her, let's get to hear our own view of what consistency is before we move. Miss camera is on you.
Wow, that was really an amazing way of, welcoming Blessing. Hi guys, my name is Blessing Saturday, like she said, and yes, the power of consistency. The power of consistency. She has defined the term consistency, but I'd like to also add that being consistent is doing a particular thing, being addictive, being drawn to something continually, doing this thing like your life depends on it, doing it like you want to get results. Okay, whatever you don't believe in, you cannot be consistent in it. But when you believe in something, when you know that this thing has a future, you will definitely be consistent. And let me also remind you that if you're not consistent in a particular thing, trust me, it will flop, it will die. The more you keep going, the more you keep doing it, the more you gain mastery of it, the more you become better. But when you flop, when you leave it to just say, to keep procrastinating, you procrastinate, I will do it. Trust me, the clock is ticking. Tick says the time. Click, tick, tick. What you have to do quick. And what does inconsistency do for us? It helps us not to attain our goal. We don't get to attain the height. We are not accountable. We are not disciplined. When you're not consistent, you're not disciplined. When you're not consistent, nothing works with you. When you're not consistent, everything, you look like somebody that is joking. You look like a joker. So in our everyday life, we have to be consistent. What do you have to do in the morning? Please do it. Don't procrastinate. Procrastinate, they say, is a thief of time. So if you keep procrastinating that I will do it, and time keeps going, you end up not doing that thing. For whatever you're going to learn or whatever you're going to attain with that thing at that particular time, you've lost it. In this era we are, whatever age you find yourself or whatever thing you find yourself doing, be consistent. There is power in consistency. When you're consistent, you grow. When you're consistent, you move from one level to another. When you're consistent, you become better. I don't know what Peculiar have to say about this.
Okay, madam, thank you. That was a very wonderful session with you. But there's this thing I want to ask you, ma.
Okay.
They say consistency is key. Consistency is key. Most times, what does it really takes to be consistent? Okay, that's by the way. And whichever thing you're doing, is either you're doing the wrong thing or you're doing the right thing. Whichever of them, you're consistent, isn't it? So what does it really take to be consistent in that thing that profits you? Giving the camera to you, ma.
It really don't take much to be consistent, trust me. It's just we that is just being lazy. It doesn't take a thing to be consistent. You just need to be disciplined. Be accountable. Do not live your life like you own yourself. You don't own your life. You're living for your generation. You're living for somebody. You're living to fulfill destiny. So don't live like you own yourself, like you can do. For example, you tell yourself, okay, I'm going to postpone this business trip, I'll do it next week, and that next week you're dead. Hello. Maybe this business trip was supposed to help somebody, but because of your how do I put it, because you're not disciplined, because you just feel that time will stop and wait for you, that is static, you just feel that you can do whatever you want to do. No, it doesn't take much to be disciplined. All you have to, or it doesn't take much to be consistent. All you just have to do is to be disciplined. Discipline yourself to timing. You want to do this at this particular time, go ahead and do it. I know there's a place for procrastination. I'm going to do it today, I'm going to do it tomorrow. I don't doubt that fact. But even at that, just be disciplined. If you set time to a particular goal, please let that time be that time. Don't shift it, not even a minute. Because if you shift it, you see that thing that made you shift it, it will still make you shift it again. And you keep shifting it till you forget about it. And when you forget about it, that has gone. The blessing that should come with has gone. Whatever you're supposed to gain from it has gone. I don't know if you understand. But be disciplined, be accountable. Just be accountable that, okay, if I don't do this thing, I'm accountable to this person. I keep telling people, get an accountability partner. Get somebody you're accountable to. So that when you don't do this thing, this person will tell you, you've not done this thing. You will have somebody that will push you. But most of us, we're just a boss of our own. We don't need anybody to tell us that you've not done this. You said you will do this, you've not done it. No. You also need an accountability partner to be consistent. But with all of this, be disciplined. Yes, be disciplined. Set time to something and go for it.
Thank you, Ma. Okay. It's very wonderful having you on our session today, Growing with Peculiar. I thought it wise to have a guest, and you really deemed fit. You really shown us that it was worthwhile bringing you here. But I still have a question for you, ma'am. The question is, are you telling us here that consistency works hand in hand with purpose? Or can I be consistent with a certain skill, and that in turn is my God-given purpose?
Yes, consistency works hand in hand with your purpose. Your purpose cannot thrive if you are not consistent. Let's take, for example, you have a purpose to go to a particular city, maybe to be a philanthropist there, and then you keep procrastinating, you keep telling yourself, I'll do that next year, I'll do that, just keep procrastinating, and then you just find out that you've not even done it at all. That's you not doing your purpose. So procrastination works with your consistency works with your purpose. So if you must attain great heights with your purpose, if you must be who God wants you to be, if you must maximize the purpose that God has given to you, you have to know that there is a place for discipline. And for you to attain that height, take away procrastination, take away inconsistency, and be consistent. Because your purpose will not thrive without you being consistent. If you must go anywhere, if you must do anything, if you must get to that great height, if you must fly high, you must keep to time. You must do the things you need to do at the time you have allotted for it. You must be where you want to be at the time you've allotted for it. You must go where you have to go at the time you've allotted for it. There should be no place for procrastination. There should be no place for laziness. There should be no place for indecisiveness. You should just be focused. Be focused and disciplined. This is where you're going to attain the great height, and also to attain the purpose, to manifest God's purpose upon your life. Or if it's the skills that you do, be consistent in it. You don't for example, now you are a seamstress, you're learning how to sew. You're trying to acquire this skill of sewing, and then before you know it, you stop. You will collect a customer's clothes and then you will spoil it. When you spoil it, you will pay for it. Yes, because number one, you did not learn it to the end. You stopped halfway. There were things you were supposed to learn. You did not learn it. So you have stopped. That's inconsistency. But when you're consistent, even when you graduated from the sewing school, you're still coming around. She's still showing you things to do. You're still helping around. In fact, the whole town will hear you as the best seamstress in town. Why? Because you are consistent. You're learning the art well. You are not being lazy. So in everything we want to attain, there's a place for consistency. If you miss consistency in your arts, if you miss consistency in your talent, in your purpose, you have missed it. There is no magic. God in heaven will not come down and do abracadabra for things to go well. You have your role to play. And if you don't play your role well, you've missed it. There's no magic anywhere. So your purpose, your skill must work together with your consistency in order to give you that result that you need.
Thank you, Mom. It's really wonderful having you here. You really schooled us on this topic of consistency. While adding to what she has just said, in the theory of character development, it is being said that a character is being acquired minimum of 21 days, maximum of 90 days. So what's that thing you're doing for 21 days that you wouldn't be a master over it? 21 days is barely, not even up to a month. And you say you're a person of purpose and you say you want to grow. Why not give him 21 days at least to master that skill, to master that job, to do that thing you want to do and get to see if you wouldn't be a master over it? This is us telling you you can't grow without being consistent. Even though they say consistency is key and we know it's not easy being consistent, but I want to let you know that you can defy all odds and still be consistent, because consistency works and in pari passu with your calling, with your purpose and with your destiny. So this is me telling you, for the love I always have for you people, you know, you cannot say Peculiar does not love you. I love you from the bottom of my heart and I want to see you grow. That is why we are here at Growing with Peculiar. We bring what will help you to grow every day and every day. So this is us telling you today that you need to maximize the power of consistency in order to grow your purpose. Thank you for all that have joined. Thank you for following us. Thank you for watching us. Thank you for also joining this session. I know you've been blessed and I know you've gotten something. Our guest speaker was spitting fire. I think she really prepared for us and we are grateful she came, even amidst everything that happened, but we are glad we did this and we are glad you've been able to grow, because our priority here is for you to grow. Thank you. Same time, same venue, same place. Get to see you next week. Bye-bye. Our live session does not want us to go. It still wants us to stay here with you. But we will have to go. We'll have to join up and do other things. Thank you. See you. Bye-bye. Till next week. Am I